Istanbul, terrible weather, but we are ready to move on. Asmara is only half a day away. So it's a flight and then the easy transfer.
Our Turkish Airlines flight arrived in Asmara after midnight. Border formalities and visa procedures took their sweet time, so we reached our hotel well past 1 a.m. The city was asleep and quiet. After breakfast, our guide was waiting for us, and we were really looking forward to seeing the city again. Eritrea is one of the least visited countries on the planet, but we liked our first trip in 2019 that we had to go back. Eritrea is very special. On our initial visit, we could not enter Fiat Tagliero building, so we were quite happy when our guide was able to let us in. This building is a Futurist-style service station. It was completed in 1938 and designed by the Italian engineer Giuseppe Petazzi. The Fiat Tagliero building resembles a plane with giant, unsupported concrete wings. Legend says the architect personally removed the supports to prove they wouldn't collapse, when no one else dared. We even climbed to the top for some unique views of Asmara. A coffee stop at Cinema Roma Cafe is a must, as Eritreans make great coffee, and the interior of this former Italian cinema is quite unique. And then we had to go back to pack our stuff and leave the hotel.
So we're getting kicked out of this hotel as they made an overbooking at this place, and we are the first ones to go. The priorities for doctors, there's like an organization in Germany that connects doctors that come here and do free surgeries, you know, for people who really cannot afford it.
So you take two, I take one.
Very good.
Okay. Schmass.
You change.
Thank you very much.
It was noticeable that the city deteriorated from our initial visit, and I was sad about it. Everything seemed a bit more run down, and the cloudy weather did not help. Last time we had glorious sunshine, and there was something quite special about walking the streets. Cycling's a national sport, and you'll think you've stumbled into the Tour de Asmara with the sheer number of super serious cyclists zipping around. Hotel Asmara Palace is the best hotel in the city, and you'll see most of the foreigners working in Eritrea there. The hotel is nice and spacious, but has seen better days. Power outages and rather poor Wi-Fi don't make it the most enjoyable place to stay, but we had very few comfortable choices. Torrential rain arrived just as we were about to leave for lunch, soaking the streets. Another thing we were looking forward to was lunch at Gababo. Last time we had some epic injera and cold Asmara beer.
Sveća moist. Kicha gibabo. What is that?
It's a small bread. Local bread.
Bread. Okay.
I will take chicken soup with the chicken or...
not cool.
Do they have this chicken vegetable soup?
Not كده. Not They always serve vegetable soup with every meal that you order.
Okay. Great.
What is the best injera? Which one?
Jaja. This one.
Tipsy bagya.
Bagya is sheep.
Mutton injera,
It's
okay?
not beef. It's sheep.
Okay. I'll take that.
Tuga se jednu, ali
Jedno li vrijedno?
empty.
Very nice.
Evo moj ručak dolazi, dostava specijalna.
This time, the tastes were not there, and injera was very mediocre. Such a bummer. The beer was all right, but you will notice a single label on the bottles. It seems like they run out of paper or something. At least the coffee, served traditionally with popcorn, was good.
You want sugar?
Yeah.
The rain followed us getting from Asmara Plateau to the lowlands. The drive is about 2 hours, so we left early as the initial plan was to leave for Dissei right away. We really did not want to waste any time then necessary in Massawa. But once we got there, we learned of the rain on Dissei Island, and our departure had to be postponed for a day. I really did not want to stay at the Grand Dahlak Hotel, as this is probably the second worst hotel I stayed in. The first one being in Yemen, on the road to Oman. But that's another story. But we could not do much, and we checked in for the night.
Okay, water, yes. Shower, yes. Okay. Yes. everything. Ah, very good. Okay. That's it. Okay.
This place could have been a proper grand hotel. It's got the sheer size, the grounds are quite lovely, and it's literally dipping its toes in the Red Sea. It would need a substantial injection of cash to bring it up to a modern standard. One night, it'll do, I suppose. If you're as easily pleased as I am, which isn't saying much. Instead of staying at the hotel, we went for a quick trip to Green Island just outside Masawa. Nothing much but lots of birds and some unique views of the city. Beats staying at the hotel pool for sure. Old Massawa at night is quite unique. It is known for its unique blend of Ottoman, Egyptian, and Italian colonial architecture. The city is a UNESCO site, but badly damaged in the Ethiopian-Eritrean War in the 1990s, so it is in serious need of repair. Nevertheless, it has a very authentic vibe, and we went for dinner to the same place as last time. Masawa ain't throwing any parties, that's for sure. Night falls, and it's all about the waterfront. Families, kids playing, everyone's just kicking back, cold drinks, grilled fish, the Red Sea doing its thing. You might stumble onto some impromptu music, but mostly, it's just the sound of people talking, laughing, living. No bullshit, just Masawa. Once the sun goes down, locals gather along Masawa's shore, chatting and drinking coffee until late. The smell of dinner cooking fills the air, and you'll see people relaxing outside their homes. Again, the tastes were not there. Maybe it was us. Maybe we changed.
Does not really stir the confidence as it's smoking quite a bit. It reminds me of our last trip here, but it's okay, it's alright.
Okay.
Dissei is an island some 2 hours from Masawa. It lies near the Dahlak archipelago, my dream destination I've yet to reach. Unfortunately, the Dahlaks were still closed to the public during this visit to Eritrea. Dissei gives a sense of what they might be like, and that just makes me want to go even more. But before setting up our camp, we had to catch our lunch. And it is not hard in these waters where there is hardly any fishing.
Okay, now another one.
Okay.
We had lunch first. The hygiene wasn't exactly up to international standards, to say the least, but the food was delicious. Fresh fish and olive oil, you don't need much. We found the goats of Dissei comfortably settled within the empty resort, wandering through the suites and gardens. It was evident that fresh goat meat was an easy option if we wanted a change from seafood. While I love the island's landscape, the true paradise lies beneath the Red Sea's surface. I could spend days in those warm waters. We set up a camp in the same place as last time, in the ruins of an abandoned resort project. The place is still standing, and now goats are its only inhabitants. There are no natural enemies, so they roam this valley freely. And there is an interesting colony of bats in one of the houses. After 2 nights, it was time to go back. But first we went to the fisherman village. This forgotten village is home to a small group of people who make their living by fishing and collecting seashells for people in Masawa. The inhabitants of the island live in these simple, tin-roofed huts, which look quite fragile. Their lives are basic and difficult, and it seems little has changed over centuries. I believe the picket fence is to protect their property from goats, which are the main nuisance on the island. We bought a few beautiful seashell and coral necklaces the women were selling. Supporting local communities is important when traveling, especially in places as unique as this. We're privileged to be visitors. Our last stop was the sand island of Madote. Almost an extension of Dissei, it is a lovely place. Just paradise. Eritrea is pure magic if you are open to unique and authentic experiences. While many visit just once on their quest for every passport stamp, it is really worth returning. I will be back.